What's up, man?
What's up?
Man.
What's happening, brother?
Not a lot, man. Cruising.
Cruising.
So chat room's down?
Yeah. I tried to
Yeah.
get in earlier and it didn't work.
Okay. Because there's a guest and there's a guest 34, 38 in there, so I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, D-Max is in there.
Oh, it's finally working now?
Oh, it's working.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll try and log in quick. I'm in.
Okay.
All right. Apparently,
Going deep.
Yeah, going deep. I'm going to go ahead and mute the shit and keep a look on Facebook Live.
Yes, sir.
All right, see if you.
Hello, I'm Redleg. In the 18 months since WTF Nation Radio first went on the air, we've grown far quicker than I'd ever anticipated. In fact, we've outgrown our current staff's capabilities, and some of them have threatened to quit if I don't get them some help. If you're interested in joining the WTF Nation Radio team, head over to WTFNationRadio.com, click on Contact Us, and then click on Join Our Team. We're looking forward to working with you. Thank you for your interest in WTF Nation Radio.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger-qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects and mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Reminds me of that fucking meme that was like, I don't text and drive because I don't want my mama to find my last text message about grinding down on that dick.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Oh, damn. What's up, guys? It's been like freaking forever since I've done Sergeant's Time. I almost forgot how to fucking do it.
Did you break a button?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Am I supposed to be doing this? What do I do?
Did you fat finger it?
I almost fat fingered a couple of times, but I just wanted to make sure that I was good to go, and I had I actually had a look at how to connect radio again to kind of like refresh my old ass memory.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Oh Jesus, that's not an S6 thing.
Control Alt till ice. Yeah. So I was like, oh, let me try this. Oh fuck, this wasn't working. So
Control F6 works every time.
Yeah, it does. It does. What an interesting week. Oh my god, hang on, we got some breaking fucking news. Hang on, fresh off the news desk here.
Oh, another one.
Another one. God damn it, it's not Fort Sam Houston. This is an interesting one. Oh god, oh lord, hell, loaded. It looks like we have some trouble on Fort Bragg. Yeah.
Hold on. Swami says cocaine again.
Oh man, bunch of hookers and cocaine. Oh god, 20 Fort Bragg soldiers apprehended in connection with sale, possession, and use of illegal narcotics. Yes, agents of
cocaine. Ding ding ding. I'm a winner.
You got it, dude, Mr. Swami. Agents of the Criminal Investigation Division, supported by SRT Special Reaction Teams, units arrived and apprehended at 07 this morning. About 20 soldiers, Fort Bragg. 20 fucking soldiers.
At 07?
Yeah, at 07 this morning, because, you know.
How come them fuckers weren't doing PT?
Exactly. CID guys, man. ICE loves MP. So, holy crap. Soldiers ranging from the ranks and age, I was going to say age, but ranks of a private to buck sergeant, serving in variety of units belonging to every major formation tenant unit to Fort Bragg, such as the 18th Airborne Corps, the 82nd Airborne Division, U.S. Army Special Operations Command, 3rd Special Forces Group, and others. I had coffee today. We're apprehended in suspicions with drug-related offenses to include the use of distribution of cocaine, molly, ecstasy, marijuana, heroin on and off post. Damn. Sources close to the investigation reported that all soldiers, with the exception of that one that was arrested for an outstanding warrant with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office, are bound to be released, or bound? Or bound to be released, or bonded. Yeah, indeed. Somebody's a 2550 class. Anyways, to be released from their commanders and respective units later today. It is unclear if the warrant states to the case. U.S. Army WTF Moments reached out to the Fort Bragg Garrett officials for an official comment and statement. And, quote, several soldiers were apprehended by U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Command and the military law enforcement officers on Fort Bragg for suspected use, possession, and sale of drugs on Thursday. These apprehensions are the result of an effort not only to ensure the health and welfare and safety of our service members, their family, and others on Fort Bragg, but to clear the installation of all drug activity, said Tom McCallum, Fort Bragg Garrison's public affairs officer. An additional quote, drug-related behavior reduces the readiness of our Fort Bragg soldiers, and the soldiers were obviously apprehended for questioning. At this time, no arrests have been made. End quote. Wow. so no further information will be released at this time to protect the integrity of this ongoing investigation. The overwhelming majority of soldiers on Fort Bragg do the right thing day in and day out, McCollum added, and this is an ongoing investigation. We understand that everyone involved is innocent until proven guilty, so please understand and respect the legal process. We will continue to update on any developments. And remember, all soldiers are innocent until proven guilty. Damn.
They made sure that they covered all of the bases on every single drug there was.
Let me send this.
So
What is it? What is this small?
So here's my question. You suppose that was one general's call to another saying, hey, can you take the spotlight off us for a while?
Hey, which one? They were passing the spotlight around between, let's see, the 3rd Infantry Division at Fort Stewart, another unit of the 18th Airborne Corps. And
oh, snap.
I'm just trying to say, I had to throw that in there for those of you that know, unit organizations, plans, orders, and annexes. And of course, the 232 Medical Battalion.
They're CG.
18th Airborne Corps is not making a very good case about keeping airborne in the Army. Just saying.
Well, what are you trying to say? Oh, you're trying to say because you tanking? Is that what you saying? You trying to say because you tanking? Is that
the highest altimeter or highest altitude I ever got to was 9 feet.
And that was just going on top of the turret, right?
That was top of the turret to the floor, and it hurt.
Oh man!
Hey, we've got video proof that they can push stuff out of planes. Chutes don't always open, but they can push it out the plane.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, airborne. So for you, I guess we had broke a story a few days back about the 232 Medical Battalion. I guess it's a 68 whiskey unit. Please give us a call at 415-889-8367 if you want to shoot the shit about it. I know everyone's been dying to find out just what the hell happened. Well, here's how it happened, okay? It was a simple freaking message to us, and then Órale, otra vez con Jose Tamale. Sorry, I didn't do that. And then the emails just started coming in. And coming in. When we finally broke the story, and obviously, if you've not been paying attention to U.S. Army WTF moments and reading the stories that have been posted by Jose to include his updates, obviously there's more to follow because, again, soldiers are innocent until proven guilty, right? So we'll see what happens with this case as well. With the 232 Medical Battalion, I guess there was a situation where there were some soldiers that were taking a piss test, and while they were taking a piss test, they were told that you cannot piss because your name doesn't start with a B. And so if your name starts with a B and your last name ends with a L, then you can't. Even if you gotta wait for the guy who's B to piss first before you piss first.
But my last name doesn't start with a B, but I got a P, and if I don't, I'm gonna S.
Oh well, that's what happened, and then that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, Mike Golf. As a matter of fact, you bring up a good point. That's exactly what fucking happened. Soldiers pissed themselves and shit themselves and made one of the soldiers walking around in his own excrement to ha ha ha. That's very funny. All sorts of shit. Well, apparently the shit goes back all the way to I don't know, a decade or so. That's the condition of the fucking organization. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking wait until see what happens with that. So yeah, good point.
Anybody from 232 that wants to call in, we can pretty much. Can we guarantee their anonymity?
We can guarantee the anonymity, but however, if you have any information that you wish to provide to U.S. Army WTF Moments or U.S. Army WTF Moments on the radio page, go ahead, send it, PM us.
We will protect our sources.
Yeah, always protect our sources. I mean, some people like to call us. What did they call us before? What was that? They called us a whistleblower site or some shit. They said
fake news or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They said that we were somewhat sort of fake news and all that. So
we are the anti-command climate survey.
No, that brings up a good point. There was an article that was commentary within within the web page of ArmyWTFmoments.com, and a running commentary on why you should, as a command team, check out and look at what's going on U.S. Army WTF Moments. You could choose to ignore U.S. Army, WTF Moments at your own peril, or you can just kind of check it out, see what's going on.
We're here. We're popular. We're not going to do the popular thing. and we're going to call out fuckery when we see it.
Yeah, that kind of gets a little bit on the definition of fuckery is all about. Hey, fuckery, goofing off, playing grab ass, and all this other stuff when you're having a good time. I'm drinking a couple brews. That's funny. That's funny fuckery. But when your unit is conducting fuckery, you have individuals that haze. I mean, this. I don't even know what to.
If you want to categorize us as whistleblowers, that's fine. We're going to end up in the future. Watch. We're going to end up being a tool that the IG uses.
You said tool.
Tool. You're a tool. I'm a tool. We're all tools.
But I don't know, man. Here's my biggest point is the fact that you have chains of command that is not. I don't want to say that they should. It's not a threat. We're not threatening nobody. We do not know. We do not want no one to get, fucking. I don't know. We don't want to sit there.
No, we don't want to sink anybody's career.
Yeah. The whole point is to.
But what we're doing is when we see something wrong, just like any other good leader in the Army, we're going to call it out and try to correct it, and we'll try to correct it at the lowest level. And if you ignore it and you try to sweep it under the rug, such has been the culture in the Army for, I don't know, decades.
Whoa, man. Damn. Yeah, the dog didn't like getting called the tool or something?
No, the dog didn't want to be called a tool. Where the hell was I? Jeez. They're yappy dogs. I apologize.
I got you, man.
But if you attempt to sweep it under the rug and these soldiers piss and shit themselves during a UA, but that's company level business. We'll keep it at the lowest level. And you don't actually look out for the welfare and the training of your soldiers, we're going to call you out on it. And if you don't get it fixed, we're going to put you on blast. We're going to get it fixed one way or the other. And it's not a threat. It's a promise. You can do it, or we'll help you.
And it's not really help. You're just doing it. You're just doing it yourself. There's a lot of people that really want to. I don't want to say shut us. Well, yeah, I'll say it. Shut us down.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want us doing what we're doing. They don't want us to be popular. It's. I've seen a lot of I would classify them as Joe bitch pages. Just the random dude starts a Facebook page for his unit just to bitch about the leadership and petty shit.
Yeah, that's just the difference. And don't get me wrong, some of the information that we've received since we broke the story from about the 232 has also been, some of it is whining too. I mean, so yeah. we have keen experts in the in the situation of noticing what is BS and what is for real. Now, photos involved too have been coming in, and we're like, holy fuck.
Well, see, there's evidence.
There's evidence, exactly. So, hang in there, guys. Hang in there, nation. More like it only gets worse. Jose is peeling back the onion, and we're just gonna see how much is gonna be uncovered. So, holy crap! I didn't even think it would ever happen in an environment like that where it's so scrutinized by a joint community, as far as joint schools for like an inter-service type of school. You have Navy guys. Don't you have Navy guys going there? Air Force guys going there too for some of that training? They're at Fort Sam, right?
I think so.
It's a what they call the whiskey, 68 whiskeys, what they go through. So they do have some individuals that are from different services that attend the course. We're also getting information that they're fucking witch hunting everybody who is involved or even looks at the page or talks about the page or looks at, you know what I mean, or would like to comment or something. How even if they like it or something like that, then screw that.
First Amendment's free speech, motherfucker.
Well,
we're here.
See, that's kind of where we draw the line, because now the Army has come out with their own policies on what is acceptable social media and unacceptable social media behavior. So if you like something now, the Army could say that it's not acceptable social media behavior because you liked the fact that we dimed them out, and then you're looking at, I don't know, just a kick-ass graphic that we have up on Facebook Live. Then you're gonna, if you like the graphic, then is that a
Article 134?
Oh, it's God. See,
It's the catch-all, dude.
it is the catch-all. But what I'm saying though is that you are all of a sudden you got these commanders that come out of the fucking word work. They think they're goddamn Facebook experts or understand the analysis of, dude, you are a fucking doctor or a fucking PA that got direct commission because you were a fucking nurse that came into the fucking career field. You went to a 2-week, this is how you Army course, and then that's it. Bam. You're in charge of a TMC.
And they probably got C's in school.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Well, I mean, just like any other Army course, when you graduated, even if you're the bottom of the class, what are you? An aviator.
A graduate.
A parachutist.
You know, I got a certificate.
Parachutist.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Parachutist.
you get a parachutist. Rigger. Yeah, you get a badge. Shit in a bag, Pogue. A tanker. Yeah, you no matter what you graduate it is the badass fucking. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Cuss. It is a badass. Our graphics teams they're getting on it. I love it. But again, you have individuals that are not of those qualities, and they're direct. I mean, I'll be honest with you. The only one that I think is I can kind of see, you really don't need to understand the Army thing. Well, actually, they do, obviously. The fucking JAGs, dude. They're on top of it. You know, if they weren't commissioned, they'd be sergeants because they're fucking assholes. They love to argue. They love to fucking fight. That's what a lawyer is for, to argue your case. And you guys have doctors that are in there who is a company commander, who's a captain, who was probably in the Army for a year or some shit. And hey, you know, maybe you didn't do your residency very good or whatever doctor speak they have to qualify themselves to be a doctor. And then bam, they go in there and they're in charge of an AIT fucking company in a fucking battalion. And who do they have? Nothing but to listen to are NCOs that have been in the Army for what, 10, 11 years or something like that. Senior ranking individuals of first sergeant, probably got in the medic world, probably about 15 years or something like that. He's king shit of that fucking hill, right? So that young officer just has nothing to but, oh, okay, I guess first sergeant's correct in that aspect. You're right. You need to hold your piss until it's time for you to piss, regardless of people get UTIs.
At what point does common sense come into play here, though?
Going back to
or any kind of fucking empathy.
Yeah. Wait. You use common sense in Army.
And doctors.
That doesn't work.
And doctors, all in one sentence.
I apologize. That would probably explain why I got a relief for cause. Oh, shit. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
You didn't get a relief for cause. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It was just a misunderstanding.
I just punched him. It's okay.
Yeah, it was just...
I didn't even punch him. I just chest to chest, helmet to helmet.
Yeah, they're not supposed to sit there and go, oh, well, doctor here, anytime you have you have somebody wearing a uniform and he's got rank on him and gets pissed off because you call them by their rank and not doctor, obviously should not be fucking leading troops.
No,
you've got to be shitting me.
No, I'm for real, dude. Dude. Hello, Fort Sam Houston here. Yeah. Yeah. Triangulating with their fucking. They're probably calling Cybercon right now because ICE is in Fort Sam Houston. Where's he gonna sprout up? Yeah. So the witch hunt is happening right now. Some of my friends too are getting affected by this at Fort Sam, which is fucked up. You gotta fucking beef with yourself, man. Don't go after anybody who is part or has nothing to do with it. And when you start going after innocent people, it's just okay. It's gonna come out in the wash through a thorough investigation that you're fucked up.
So here's what scares me about this whole situation is that you have young and impressionable soldiers who Lord only knows what their home life was like and what torment they've endured at this location. But if one of those soldiers gets out, or is Texas and there are guns and liquor everywhere, what if one of those soldiers decides that he's had enough and he's going off the deep end, and you just brought that on yourselves and the rest of that unit?
Yeah.
These are secondary and
tertiary effects.
Tertiary effects that they're not thinking through.
Well, not to mention that what they're really not thinking through is they're also thinking of the there's been corrupt NCOs that have been talking to doctors and this is all sourced on Jose's reports and articles on the main page, is that they've had, and on ArmyWTFmoments.com, is that doctors to include in their numbers of graduation to have soldiers participating in training, because of course a soldier not training in accordance with the way TRADOC sees it is that then that means you're not doing your fucking job. So there are sergeants telling fucking officers, commanders, doctors, you need to give that soldier, prescribe them drugs and prescribe them meds and get them hooked on fucking powerful painkillers so they can go back to fucking training, and not realizing that they're, and this is in one case where a soldier has been medically retired from training due to this fucking event.
So 350-6 trumps the Hippocratic Oath now.
Oh, don't even go with the Hippocratic Oath, brother. God, they don't. I think that's something that they tell them not to use when they come in there. It's kind of like how we say your freedom of speech has left the military once you join it. I think in the Army medical world, it's the same. Your Hippocratic Oath is taken away.
I'm sorry. When you join the Army, it's the
hypocritical oath. Yeah, exactly. Now, I have been, a lot of us on the staff have been affected by the Army medical system, and we're not fucking impressed, dude.
Not one bit.
And then it is almost like these, and some of these guys, some of these fuckers are also getting out and working where? In the fucking VA, too. So it's a perpetual cycle. Hey, just yank these fucker licenses out. You know, you think, when I think a doctor and I see somebody come in there and the guy's fucking pissed off because you didn't call him a doctor because he's wearing a uniform and you're correcting some soldiers as a first sergeant, and I get told, hey, sorry, man, come here. You got a minute, first sergeant? What's up, top? Hey, come here, first sergeant. Nice. I didn't like the fact you called me, sir. I went to school. I spent this much time at this school and this much time at Skittle, and I'll be damned if you're going to call me sir. You can imagine the distorted look on his face when I walked away laughing at that comment while I went to go smoke with the Joes. Give me a fucking break.
I have a related story.
Go.
From school today. You'll like this.
Oh, go for it, man. I love your school stories, man. It's awesome.
So I had to contest one of the grades. I took a final in speech today. I wasn't happy with my grade. Went to talk to the department head. And she goes, okay, who are you? Told her who I was. Who's your teacher? Told her who my teacher was. First name and last name. Right? I was corrected. It's Miss So-and-so. Okay, look, bitch, you want to play this game, it's Sergeant, if you want to talk to me. You want to tell me that she earned a title? So did I.
Oh, my God.
Now, let's get down to P's and Q's here.
Doctor.
Yeah, that was a conversation I had today.
It's frustrating. I feel sorry for these soldiers that have to go through this. I feel sorry for the soldiers. I feel the empathy for it. And I feel sympathetic that I can't walk around post and not help somebody out because the chain of command is fucking going off on people and doing the witch hunt on everybody. Fucking
I don't
buddy.
give a shit what your title is. Take care of the younger soldiers. That's your job. Period. Whether you're a colonel, a doctor, a sergeant major, or a general. That's your job. Train, lead, and take care of those soldiers so that they can come up into your position. They can do the same thing so that we can then win our nation's wars. It's not check the block so that you can get promoted.
Oh, that's what it's all about to them. Their next residency, their next position, when their next, whatever, man. It's like, what the fuck?
Okay, I got one for you.
Go for it.
while we're talking about bad docs and shit. I was a young Joe at Carson, and I blew up my ankle pretty bad. A buddy of mine took me to the ER. They looked at it, not broken, but grade 3 sprain. And so they write me up. They put me in a splint. They tell me to go straight to the TMC the next morning, right? That's fine. So I get out there. I go to the TMC. The first question out of the lady's mouth behind the desk was, "Did you go to your aid station first?" I said, "No. I was sent here by the emergency room doc. That's where he told me to go." She goes, "I'm on crutches, mind you." She goes, "Well, if you don't go to the aid station first, you don't know what's wrong with you."
Oh my God. Oh my, don't get me
said,
started,
I'm on
man.
crutches. I'm pretty sure I know. Well, you're not trained to know.
Oh man. Oh.
Bitch, you are not in this body.
Yeah.
You don't know what fucking hurts.
Oh, I love the comments in the fucking chat. Josh in the Facebook Live, when I broke my tibia, fibia, and ankle in Germany, the German doctor said, Do you want a German who's been doing this for 20 years or a captain who's been doing it for 3? That's true.
That's awesome.
I love it. I can imagine the accent. But do you want the Germans who's been doing this for 20 Jahre or ein Hauptmann who's been doing it for 3 Jahre? Come on, Ashlo. Here's your, you don't want the profile with him. Oh, man. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Another thing. Oh, well, hell, got another one. Robert, the Facebook live chat. I was evacuated from Iraq from Army doctors incorrectly diagnosed an appendicitis until German Army doctors identified it as gastroenteritis and a couple of hits of antibiotic. I was back at it. That's what I'm talking about, back in the fight. You don't, again, it's almost like it's the experience factor. I'm sorry to the specialists that are combat medics that are at the aid station, but until you see a giant, I don't know, if you see some bone sticking out of me or something like that, or you see my shoulder kind of out of place, I can kind of say that it's almost like a second set of eyes. Hey man, does my arm look funny? And the medic saying, yeah man, you need to go, let's get you evac'd. But when they don't know what's wrong with you and they go, well, maybe you need this, maybe you need that, to the point where now you have individuals who are not even qualified, and because of the large class capacity, because we're about ready to go inside to the 232 stats as well, because ICE is going to go on a project as well. And when I go on a fucking project, I like to get analytics, I like to get estimations, and I'll go back. So far, I've gone back to 2006, and once I post my findings on Sergeant's Time, it's going to be pretty fucking ugly. Because I'm going to tell you what, ever since we broke the story, the inbox has been getting flooded. Flooded to the point to where it appears that, again, to repeat some of the stuff that's been happening, just to catch you guys up on what's been happening with the 232 Medical Battalion, Jose posted a story about, I don't know, what was it, a couple days ago or something like that? I guess it was on the 25th of April is when he had his update. Yeah, so it was about a couple days ago. And 24 hours before that, that's when he broke his story about what's been happening with the status of the soldiers, of profiles being violated. We have had soldiers now out of fucking retirement, who have been out of the Army, who are undergoing VA medical treatment, that have been posting stuff to commenting about the story too. And again, pictures. We have pictures provided in that story that Jose posted on the main page. That was, again, if you go ahead and go to Army WTFmoments.com, it's the U.S. WTFM continues investigating 232 Medical Battalion. It only gets worse. I mean, and it just gets started. This one kid that fell down the fucking stairs and had a rod that was bent, that should have had an expected surgery state of 100% recovery from that type of injury. Yeah, there's pictures of that shit as well. Pictures of that injury. I don't even think this is
fake news.
How the fuck do you bend a rod in your leg? That's a hell of a fall.
Well,
somebody pushed.
Yeah, or I mean, yeah. I will say this is that the best thing to do is just to let the investigation continue from our personnel at the end, and then we'll see what happens. I so want to fucking talk about this more about other stuff, but I was advised to ensure that we only maintain what's been posted through Jose's articles. So more to follow. There was one example though that a couple years back when a girl who was named Aria was subject to sexual harassment, hazing, or just for an attempt to exercise her right to use an open door policy. She was being reclassed due to injuries caused by the same thing, being forced to exercise. While on profile, when the word popped out that she was getting reclassed because of her injury, she wanted to use the open door policy to explain what happened and why she didn't want to reclass and why she felt she needed to stay in that specific MOS to continue training to be a medic. And she was told she couldn't use the open door policy and she's going to receive an Article 15 for disobeying an order. And additionally, the platoon sergeant would make her life a living hell if she opened her cum dumpster, quote unquote, and told anybody about it.
Open door policy. You keep using that word, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man. I want to fight you all. I just want to... I just want octagon time with you fuckers right now, man. God damn. Yes.
Oh my
yes,
God.
boss. Yes. I'm being told by Red Lake to take it easy because I'm probably gonna have a heart attack in my old age or some shit. So.
Okay. Well, I'll do the fighting for you. How about that?
Oh man.
My son is in the Army. If I'd have found out that something like that was going on, yeah, Jose would have had a whole lot more to report on than just some shenanigans going on in a basic training unit.
Well, it's also the culture of the stats, like you were saying before, with numbers and stuff. They were trying again. It's actually the culture's been on several military installations when soldiers are being denied to go into sick hall because a first sergeant who's not medically qualified to ascertain what the fuck's wrong with you, telling you can't go to fucking sick hall, and then what happens? Then you don't go to sick hall. So that's some fucking bullshit. Straight up fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. So if you guys don't know what's going on tonight, we got a guest, Mike McLeod. Man, he is this dude that's coming on in about 30 mics. This guy is a badass. Mike McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Joined the Army at 41 years old, dude. I'm gonna let him tell his story, but
Jesus Christ, I'm 41 now.
I was about to say, dude, and you're retired. That's what I'm saying.
I retired from the Army.
I was already at 20. This guy joined at 40. Gonna let him tell a story. It's pretty badass. He is a, he's also one of the most fucking uploaded, downloaded, quoted, cited, freaking military photographer, photojournalist, and we'll get more details with that. We got a show every night. 20 to 2300 Eastern Standard Time, and the guests just keep rolling. I'm sure you would pay me, yeah, Joshua. But the first time he'd be like, "But did you die?" You would pay to see that octagon action. I'm sure you would. In one corner, in this corner, wearing black Army PT grays, Army PT grays and a PT belt, with a cane and a walker, ice. Oh man!
And in this corner, wearing nothing but Ranger pennies and a beret.
Oh man! Yeah, that'd be too fucking funny.
But weighing in 250 pounds.
I don't weigh that much. What the fuck, dude? You make it sound like my fat old. Hey, come here, guys.
The Punisher from the Pentagon. Ice.
Oh man. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, so we got a guest coming on tonight, and again, we have guests just about every night. Last night's show with Jim Beam was pretty good. If you guys didn't catch that, you can always jump on the on a WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, check out what we got for our shows. It's pretty cool. I mean, it was a good show. It was a good show last night. You guys need to catch up on that shit if you want to check it out. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop talking about Mike, but I really wanted to wait till he came on here so he can give us a spiel what's happening with his life. But he's included in his accolades are the Military Journalist of the Year in 2012. His accomplishments as a journalist, also the recipient of the Bronze Star Military Service Medal from the U.S. Army, is an active supporter of war veteran groups. Got a couple of links up there we can pop out for you guys, and yeah, and then Tuesday, at the 2nd of May. Wait a minute, this is on Tied Up with Minks and Cuffs. It's Earl Granville. He is a combat wounded leg amputee and adaptive athlete. Adaptive athlete. What does that mean? I mean, that's like
the very like he's definition of being a functional veteran.
Yeah, I was about to say he's adaptive. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Adaptive athlete who brings awareness in public to them about the mental health and struggles of today's military. And he served 9 years with the Pennsylvania Army National Guard as an infantryman deployed both Iraq and Afghanistan, and just finished. Wait a minute. He just finished the 2017 Boston Marathon carrying his friend across the finish line. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's pretty freaking badass.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
I saw that picture. There was that Marine who ran the whole way, amputee who was running with his with an American flag.
Yep.
And then there was fucking Earl Granville who was carrying his. I saw that fucking image on fucking on all over the media actually. So it's pretty fucking cool. On Friday, 5 May, we have Mark I don't even want to mess up his name, but Lamplugh. God, I'm just gonna totally. He's a fourth generation firefighter and former captain of the lower Chichester Fire Company. Is also the chief and executive officer of the 360 Wellness Incorporated and vice president of the business development of the Frontline and Sprout Health Group. All right, talking about crisis stress innovation through the American Academy of Experts in Traumatic Stress has helped hundreds of firefighters and police officers, veterans, and EMS personnel, civilians included nationwide, so that way they can find help for addiction, alcoholism. God, dude. That name just kind of threw me off. Alcoholism, PTSD, and mental health support. And then, of course, we have always supported with our Leos. 8 May on Monday. Monday edition. Man, boss is getting some kick-ass guests. Officer Anne-Marie Carasales.
It's almost like we're becoming legitimate.
I know. I was about to say we're starting to get the. Yes, we're going to get legit. Not a whistleblower page, I guess you would say. Anne-Marie Carasales is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran who's had over 13 years of combined military and civilian law enforcement experience. Ice loves MPs. In October of 2013, she was shot twice at point-blank range. Even one of those shots hit her in the face. God, dude.
Holy shit.
And after she was shot, got in her car and pursued the subject for over 20 freaking miles. Damn, dude.
That's a badass right there.
She's badass, bro. God.
Bitch, you shot me in the face. I'm running you down.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, for 20 miles, son. Shit. What the fuck? God, we got some badass guests coming up. I love it. Some good shit. Good shit. I love it.
I thought I was badass until we.
Yeah, I thought we were badass. I guess we're not.
I'm just a regular guy.
No, we're just normal, I guess. Shit. Damn. So, saw a guy 187 when he was there in S1. Don't hate DS1. Probably like next time I saw him. Oh, who are you? No, you ain't. Damn. Everyone's 232 back in the day. Still same old bullshit. No one was ever held responsible back in the 90s. God, back in the 90s.
That's back in our time.
Yeah, I was about to say. Now it's affecting old people. Oh man, that's fucking.
I'm not old, damn it.
I'm not old. God damn. Shut up. You better shut up and let me. We didn't use quick clot. We used dirt.
I pissed myself because I do, not because somebody tells me to.
Nobody told me not to take a piss. I was pissing on myself long before this goddamn unit.
I was pissing myself before it was hip.
Exactly.
Speaking of hips, I think I felt it pop.
I think I felt it popped out. Oh, man. God. Yeah, so, God, this fucking unit, I'm trying to maintain my composure here and not go completely fucking A-chip on this. God, dude. 232, you guys are fucked up units, man. You are a fucked up unit. I will say you are a fucked up unit.
Ice, you want to hop on a bus and take a road trip down to Texas?
We're there, dude. I'm just, God.
I'll meet you there. I'm going to ride my bike.
Fuck. I'm thinking about doing some parody commercials like we did with the EAB, the Expert Action Badge. I think we should do something together. We should put something together for the 232.
68 whiskey basic training AIT.
Yeah, I guess. I just can't fucking believe this. What I'm reading and what I'm seeing in the and what's happening. Holy fuck, dude! I can't believe I'm seeing this shit happening.
Yeah, you fuckers have lost your minds. You got to push soldiers. You're going to be held to that standard, but do it with some fucking empathy and some leadership.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
It is. I feel sorry for these kids. Hey, guys, hang in there, kids. Jose has been helping. Jose has been out there. He's almost like our very own, like he's Batman, dude. He's, dude, this is fucking crazy, man.
You turn on the spotlight with the tamale,
exactly.
And I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, I like breaking balls with him because what he doesn't. He tries so hard to cover his Spanish accent that he sounds like he's speaking with a heavy drawl.
Like a redneck?
Yeah, and it's funny as shit. And he does it. I mean, it'll come out. When he drinks, that's when it comes out. His accent comes back when he drinks. But damn, Jose, dude, you just knocked it out of the park this time. So you guys out there, 232 Fort Sam, hang in there. Help is coming. More than you know.
This is what we do. We fix shit like this.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just identify the problem, fucking fix it. What makes me mad is that everyone's now threatening the soldiers on what they can and can't say. So, and I'll say this before we go on break. So there's been a circulated message going around right now through all the orderly rooms, and everyone's like, someone printed an email or something that was said at some fucking conference, some G1 conference or S1 conference or whatever.
I saw that.
Some pack clerk, yeah. So what it is that they're saying that there's a message rolling around that is saying through the first sergeant and sergeant's major channels that Sergeant Major of the Army, Dan Daly, is banning the practice of liking, commenting, or posting anything on U.S. Army WTF moments, and that content is fucking false, according to his representatives.
Fake news.
That's fake news. Shut up, Meg. It's fake news. So, no, he's not a fucking admin. And if he was, we would not confirm or deny his existence as an admin or any type of administrative duties that he would be conducting or not conducting. We would not be predisposed to discuss. So, Master Sergeant...
Per sec.
Yeah. Master Sergeant Mike J. Carden, Daily spokesman, told U.S. Army WTFM that, quote, Daly did not say that the action will be taken against soldiers for participating in USA WTFM. Misconduct by soldiers on U.S. Army WTF moments or any online or offline form, however, is subject to UCMJ. But the message also came to U.S. Army WTFM from an anonymous fan who wrote, quote, Big Army says they will begin UCMJ action towards any active reserve guard personnel contributing to liking or sharing your content. And regulations will supposedly be in place within 2 months. That is from SMA's mouth during a meeting with Sergeant First Class and Higher, enlisted just over a week ago. Messages and warnings have been popping like this rolling for months, but have picked up in frequency due to the fact that the revelation of the active duty Marines and retired Marines were sharing nude photos of fellow Marines through a Facebook group called Marines United. It has been since banned from Facebook, but has made a number of appearances in other social media platforms. Army leaders.
Okay, hold on. There is a clear distinction between U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio, and that Marine Facebook page.
Yeah.
They were actively engaged in unprofessional, illegal activity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of fucking put it out there when you send pictures out, and you sent the pictures out.
Right. What we're doing is we're trying to be a tool to improve the leadership within the Army. That's it.
Said tool.
We're part of the leadership toolbox. And
there you go.
Get it or you don't.
There you go.
We're here.
So the Army leadership has been focusing tighter on improper online conduct in the wake of the Marines United scandal, starting with the release of the so-called dry-signed letter from Acting Army Secretary Robert Spia, Army Chief of Staff Mark Milley, General Mark Milley, and Sergeant Major of the Army Daly, directing commanders to reinforce a positive command climate free of misconduct or appearance of condoning misconduct. While there are rumors of an impending policy change covering online misconduct, Carden, Daily spokesman, said would not confirm them or a pending release date. So, yeah. Didn't really freaking...
And if you have a question about whether or not there's a perception of misconduct, look on U.S. Army WTF Moments. If you're on there, it's probably misconduct.
Some of it's funny, though.
Some of it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
Funny. So to talk about what they're to go back what we were saying about the thing is that the Army's calling what they call think type post, and basically what it is it's defining the online conduct to be use of electronic communications, kind of like an official or personal capacity that's consistent with Army values and standard of conduct. So it's almost like you're a soldier 24/7, yada blah blah. When online misconduct is used to electronic communications to inflict harm on others, examples include but not limited to harassment, bullying, hazing, stalking, discrimination, retaliation, or any types of misconduct that undermines dignity and respect. So if you fucking dime somebody out in U.S. Army WTF Moments and somebody gets butthurt, somebody could say that's disrespect. Or That's undermining dignity, or fucking whatever.
I would like to take this moment to apologize to Command Sergeant Major Florney and First Sergeant Mork.
Mork.
Yeah.
She was kind of, Florney was kind of, she was very attractive. I can't say hot because that would be, is that undermining Army values when you say she's attractive?
No.
Because, I mean,
she would have been easier on the eyes had her hair been within regulation.
Yes, exactly. You don't see any magpies serving up at the Pentagon where these individuals need to be in front of a camera, right? They even say that. What looks like a soldier? What exudes the soldier appearance for a male, and what exudes the soldier appearance for a female? You don't see no uggos up there. You see attractive people up there doing that. So, unfortunately, thank God that we haven't said that calling someone ugly is sexual harassment. So electronic communication is considered the transfer of information, signs, text, images, sounds, or data transmitted by a computer, phone, or any other electronic device. Electronic communications include but element 2, text messages, emails, chats, instant messaging, screensavers, blogs, social media sites, that's us, electronic device applications, and web and video conferencing. So why is this important to the Army? What the Army says is that the Army senior leaders know that the awareness must be raised and that as members of the Army team, an individual okay, I'm going to shove all that fucking shit to the side. And the reason why this policy was fucking done is due to the fact that the military is realizing that there's been a systemic problem with toxic leadership. True toxic leadership. And now that it's starting to, social media, it's starting to fucking float the crap to the top. They don't like what they see. They really don't like what they see. Being in the active force and seeing what's going on currently in the world, it's pretty fucked up that I would say that the Army's, wow, holy shit. So, what can I say about that?
So, last bit on social media again.
Yeah, go for it.
Again, I referenced you guys back to Seed 5. I talked about this a few months ago. Go back to Seed 5. Read what it says in there about your online persona being available for adjudicators and investigators to look at, and lock your shit down.
Yeah, I was
be
just
smart about it.
Yep.
But lock your shit down as well.
Yeah. Now, for of course the ridiculousness and the hyperbole and of the jokes that we get on U.S. Army WTF moments, we're not going to reveal our TTPs. However, you guys just make it so fucking easy. you guys really do. When you want to tell us to turn shit down and talk shit about us, we have ways of finding out who you are, and when we do, it's fucking hilarious. It's funny as shit. So like Greg Cloud said, lock your shit down. It's been a while since we had our cyber division on the air, hasn't it?
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. So we'll get OPSEC Monkey back on here to freaking shoot the shit about some of the cyber stuff going on. There's a lot of crazy shit going on too. It's amazing how much in just the short time that we have been broadcasting, there's already emerging technologies out there that it's unfucking real. I love it. This is awesome shit to be on Facebook right now. What happened to the Nasty is still on convalescent leave, maternity leave. I shouldn't say convalescent. She just had a baby. The Nasty just had a baby. So,
congratulations, Nasty.
Yeah, so she'll be coming back. She's our other journalist, like whatever PAO-ish person, part of the team. So once she comes back, she'll be able to get in and usually me and her go back and forth and jab. She jabs about my age and me trying to work on computer, and I jab on her fucking smart mouth or whatever. She's a good kid. Can't wait for her to come back on the show. So yeah, again, they're gonna the Army's obviously, just like with anything else, kind of behind the times when it comes to stuff like this. So they're going to use the catch-all.
What? No way.
Well, I mean, the resources of it, of course. I mean, the Army goes, well, where are you sourcing this from? Army values. Okay, well, the Army values were written before fucking Facebook, so go ahead. And it's funny now that Facebook now is just about the same as using Outlook or PowerPoint. Facebook is part of life now, and it's fucking hilarious. The first thing they say is how to be responsible and also the crap. Meanwhile, I can go into the U.S. Army Facebook. Well, at the time, before we told the Army, hey, your Facebook shit's not locked down, we actually had to help them out. on some of their stuff. Same thing with their Twitter. And of course, always you can go back to the regulation, AR 600-20 Army Command Policy, and AR 600-100 Army Leadership to, of course, to go over some of the do's and don'ts. Always contact your trial defense and your JAG and your IG. But like Grey Cloud said, just play it safe and lock your fucking shit down. If you don't know how to do it, go on fucking Facebook and figure it out. Because if you don't, we're going to laugh at you when you tell us to take something down that you didn't do it. Because we can go over Facebook's fucking use policy all day long. We're trying to get them on here to talk with us. But every time we do some shit like that, they get the ass. They don't
might as well ask Clinton to come on and talk to us.
Yeah, exactly. We tried that one too, and we tried Trump to come on, and he didn't come on either. So I was like, what the fuck? You don't want to talk to us? Just breaking balls and shit. Fuck.
Come on, Zuckerberg. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on, Z-Berg. I don't think he likes Doc Mandis is probably what it is.
Yeah.
Doc Mandis will go
Shit
off
in a
on
bag,
him.
Pogue.
Yeah, he'll tell him to shit in a bag, Pogue, and you fucking, piece of shit autist, and the next thing you know, Zuckerberg.
Does your dick tuck your ass?
Yeah, but does your dick touch your ass? The next thing you know, fucking. That's my Doc Mandis impression. Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to take a real quick break so I can reset and get the guests inside our little area here so he can hang out with us. And then once he logs on, don't forget at 2100, we're going to be having our guests. Always, again, a show every night. And then if you don't catch us on Facebook Live, go to WTFNationRadio.com and you can jump in the chat where you can hear the music that we play that we're not allowed to play on Facebook because they can shit in a bag. And then, everyone gets some shouts. So shouts and shouts. All right, guys, we'll see you in a sec.
Back on the other side.
Back on the other side.